Continental Restaurant Week is going to be in May, which is one of the best times. It's when the market is completely full of spring produce.
You could spend a year here eating out every night and have a different experience every single night.
We have that level of quality that people expect when they come here, and we try and exceed that every time.
The food's all about love.
The little things are what people remember. And, you know, things like remembering what someone likes, doesn't like.
If you're headed to New York, if you're going to Broadway, the show starts right here.
When I was a little kid, I used to worry a lot from the time I was like 7 or 8. That's how I got this deep line here in my forehead from worrying. Before my dad died, he used to say to me, Anderson, enjoy, enjoy. I'm 44 now, I'm blind as a bat, I've had to start wearing glasses. I want to enjoy more. I want to live more, laugh more, and get more out of life. And I want other people to as well. That's why I'm starting a new daytime talk show this September.
You know, West 4th is the #1 park for everything. Everybody comes here just to watch the cage.
If you want to play basketball, if you want to play against the best, this is where you come. They call it the cage, where the women are able to showcase their talent.
I was brung up here by this guy named Junior. I started coming up here about '83. I said, yo, you want to go play some ball? I said, yeah, I don't mind. Got in the car, we came up here. When we got on, we won about 5 games.
You know, these are top-notch players going at each other.
And then after a while, he stopped coming, and I came by myself. I took it from there. And the reputation is crazy. It's crazy.
I get emails all the time from girls from out of state who want to come here and play. They come from California just to play a couple of games and they go back home. Just to say that they played at West 4th.
You go anywhere in the world, you know about West 4th Street.
Boy, played him out to be continued.
This film documents 4 artists traveling through China using art as the medium for their communications. Then at the end, they do an amazing exhibition of their work.
She don't care.
My name's James Powderly. I'm working on a project called the Eye Rider. Basically, it's an eye tracking system. We point it at the eye to track the movement of the pupil, and then we translate that into commands in a drawing interface.
The Eye Rider was the tool that allowed for Tony to draw again. It liberated him from the confines of this illness.
Tony was a legendary LA graffiti artist who innovated the scene there. Tony was diagnosed, I think in 2002, with Lou Gehrig's disease. 5 of us ended up going out to LA in order to try to develop with Tony this prototype called the iRider. Here I am in beautiful Mumbai with the mission to create a version of the LA iRider using only parts that I can find here locally in Mumbai. Electrical tape, individual screwdrivers, Jigo ties, heavier gauge iron wire, smaller wire cutters. I think that's it. Thank you. Patel's General Hardware. This one's Vista compatible. We got all the parts for the Mumbai rider, and I'm going to see if I can put it together now. First, I'm going to knock out these lenses in this glasses. As cool as they are, we don't need them.
When I was a kid, I was really concerned with trying to fit in.
I wasn't put in that bracket of cool guy. No one even knew who I was. I got made fun of.
I'm gonna ride that bike forever, Dave. You must be a weirdo.
I got picked on. Is that your skateboard?
That sounds like my dad. It's hard to deal with things sometimes.
We wore different clothes, had our hair different, listened to different music.
Be happy, do what makes you happy.
Find something that you love.
No matter what it is, riding bikes, skateboarding.
We all found a common interest.
I am different.
I'm different.
Everyone's different.
And I'm fine with that.
Hello again everyone, I'm Bob Locke, world record-setting legend and analyst. Today we're here to recount the glory that was Prius Records. It broadcast live to the world the morning of March 30th, 2011. Our goal was to set as many URDB records as possible in and around the Toyota Prius family. Our Universal Records database officials were as discerning as ever, and we even ran out of beef jerky at one point.
Now this seems like it would be very easy. This is probably something most people under 20 have never even seen before.
Let's get down.
Our breathtakingly attractive anchors and our correspondents on the floor gave viewers the play-by-play, while our qualified and quirky record-setting teams gave it their all in triumph and despair. But these obstacles were no match for our cunning record-setting competitors. In 20 hours of mayhem, we set the record for setting the most world records at a staggering 206. For those of you who don't have the imprint of Prius Records eternally etched into your minds, here's just a smattering of the amazing records set during the 2 days. Largest game of tug-of-war through a Prius. Most animals grazing around a Prius. Fastest time to knit a scarf and wrap it around an iguana in a Prius. And fastest time for a 3-piece band to set up in a Prius. The entertainment was almost too much to take, but remember everyone, this is all just the beginning. Being that URDB World Records live on forever, so does the competition. Get to urdb.org/Prius Records to take your shot at internet fame. Thank you again for the opportunity to be your host for both Prius Records and this video. This is Bob the Lock, signing off.
You know, I've always gotten along with everybody in my life. When I first started casting people for commercials, I noticed how nervous and like pensive everybody was. So I just started really taking time in casting sessions.
I think what's good about him, he's super warm and friendly. He makes you feel comfortable. He makes you feel like it's a collaboration.
Working with people, whether they've been on camera or not, it really is just a matter of taking the time to just sit with people and like figure out what they want to talk about. And man, people like just want to like be heard and tell their story. I've gotten to a point where I can make people feel really comfortable just having a conversation with me. And the next level of that is actually being able to film them while we have that conversation.
You know, kind of that hybrid between a great commercial director, a great comedy director, but also really gets documentary.
If I'm filming with real people, I bring them right in and introduce them to everybody so that there's not like this like who's who, who's in charge, da da da. It's like I want everybody to feel comfortable with everybody else. We've taken it a step further where we're taking branded content films and we're using real people.
Using real people, there's this entire dialogue going on around your brand or around what you're shooting or your product brings this tremendous credibility factor. It's not some actor who's telling me, you know, how white my shirts can be.
What we accomplished with the Toshiba project was getting real people and going there and living with them and like, you know, telling their lives basically according to them. What I noticed is they just wanted to be heard, like they just wanted to be loved. And we just sat there and we just listened to them.